Popular ETF analyst Nate Geraci just dropped a bombshell prediction that the first spot XRP ETFs could launch in the United States within the next 2 weeks, potentially around mid-November 2025. This represents a monumental shift for XRP, which was engaged in a brutal 5-year legal battle with the SEC until just 3 months ago. Geraci, who serves as president of NovaDius Wealth Management, views this potential ETF launch as highly symbolic. He believes it represents the final nail in the coffin of previous anti-crypto regulators and signals how far crypto assets have come in terms of regulatory acceptance in the United States. The timing is particularly significant given the stark contrast between the current administration's crypto-friendly approach and the previous regime's enforcement-heavy stance. But here's what makes this timeline particularly credible. Geraci's 2-week window aligns perfectly with Canary Capital's expected launch schedule for their XRP ETF. The asset manager recently amended its S-1 registration statement, removing the delay clause and effectively positioning the fund for a potential debut around November 13th. Therefore, we have both analytical prediction and concrete corporate action pointing toward the same timeline. Canary Capital employed this exact same strategy to successfully launch their Litecoin and Hedera ETFs last month, which have since attracted $1.63 million and $45.93 million in assets respectively. This established track record adds significant weight to the November timeline. The evidence of demand is already visible in the market. The first XRP ETF, the Rex Osprey ETF that launched in September, has already accumulated around $106 million in total assets despite limited fanfare. This strong early performance suggests substantial institutional interest waiting to be unlocked. With 7 prospective issuers including WisdomTree, 21 Shares, Grayscale, and Bitwise preparing their own XRP ETFs, Bitwise CIO Matt Hogan has predicted that combined assets could surpass several billion dollars within months of launch. The key insight here is that we're not just looking at symbolic approval. We're looking at potentially massive capital inflows that could fundamentally reshape XRP's market structure and institutional adoption trajectory in the coming months.